Welcome to Black CNN. I'm your host, Anthony Wright. I hope everyone enjoyed their Halloween. Halloween is the perfect holiday. It's like being a Jehovah's Witness with diabetes. Now we have a new sponsor. You may have heard of Nordstrom Rack. Well, this episode is brought to you by Nordstrom Milklands. It's a great discount store, especially if you have a fetish. A driver decorates their car with a dead body for Halloween. Who knew Caitlyn Jenner was so creative? Also, be sure to check out the new film Halloween. That's right, Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael Myers are at it again. Am I the only one that's upset Michael Myers is not dead yet? She spent a lifetime failing at killing him. I feel like Michael Myers is going to die of prostate cancer. The midterm elections are coming up fast. To all the people in the black community, understand something. Don't vote for the wrong reasons. Don't vote because your grandparents did it, or because it's symbolic, or because someone gave you your ancestors fought for it spiel. Vote for those candidates that really have an agenda for the black community in mind. Make sure they have you in their plans. And I don't mean props or politicians with hot sauce in their bag. Just some food for thought that I learned from one of my mentors, Tariq Nasheed. Shouts out to him. And now for a segment I like to call WTF Sports Moments. Check out this photo of a football fan at a Chief Bengals game. His shirt says, "I shaved my balls for this." Which makes me think, what was he expecting to happen at this game? Trump says he will order limits to birthright citizenship. Such an order may violate the Constitution, but all Trump has to do is pretend the Constitution is a vagina. Jim Van Hay, the chief executive who interviewed Mr. Trump, said the president has been talking to legal scholars internally. They say he can get away with it. Normally, if you can get away with something, it's not always a good thing. Like, you could get away with stealing kids, but that don't mean you should do it. Kanye West says he's distancing himself from politics. Kanye West tweeted, "My eyes are now wide open," which is something you won't hear from Kim Jong-un. Trump could be losing his only black friend. So I guess now he has to hang out with Ben Carson. A St. Louis daycare fight club was caught on camera. One of the fight club rules is no shirts and no light-up shoes. An Antarctica scientist stabbed a colleague for spoiling book endings. One of the books was titled, "Would It Kill You to Stop Doing That? A Modern Guide to Manners." Now we have some good news. Cesar Sayoc, the guy who mailed bombs to high-profile Democrats, has been arrested. Fun fact, he used to work at Chippendales, and his stripper name was Pipe Bomber. Missouri police recover a stolen inflatable colon. The theft prompted a flood of donations, and the coalition was able to purchase 2 backup colons, which is necessary whenever you eat at Chipotle. The Kansas University Cancer Center offered a $1,000 reward for the stolen colon. This is not to be confused with the porno film called Swollen Colon. Pharrell sends Trump a legal warning for playing the song Happy at a rally hours after the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting. Now the president has no choice but to take his Kid Rock CD out of the garbage. And that brings us to our top story of the week. The Pittsburgh synagogue shooting. The suspect has been caught and faces 44 counts of murder, hate crimes, and other crimes. This occurred at the Tree of Life Synagogue. The suspect named Robert Bowers told police immediately after his arrest that he wanted all Jews to die. So, he and Mel Gibson have something in common. Authorities called the attack the worst anti-Semitic incident in history. I'm getting really tired of people making these absolute statements. That's not true at all. As tragic as this was, it's not even the second worst incident. I don't understand why people call something the worst without doing their homework. Now, please keep the family in your thoughts and prayers. Until next time, guys, I'm Anthony Wright. Good night.